Hello, I'm Nisha Pandey and you're watching Prime Times News. Let's start with the headlines. Various districts at risk of flood and landslides. 5 people dead due to landslides in Magdi. 40 villages in Nawalpur West flooded. Naranghat Mugling Road blocked and won't open immediately. Peace process incomplete even after 1.5 decades of peace treaty. The government confident that the bill presented in the parliament will provide a solution. The victims of the conflict say they hope to get justice has ended. COVID infection cases increasing. The government extremely careless in administering and managing vaccines. Millions of doses of vaccines unused. Many doses of vaccines getting wasted. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi reaches Taiwan on a trip she said was intended to express solidarity with the China's claimed island. And Neeraj Maskey announces his candidacy for the post of chairman of Nepal Volleyball Association. Now news in detail. With incessant rains, risk of flood, landslide and flooding has increased. Due to heavy rains in most parts of the country, many places have been flooded along with loss of many lives. 5 people died when a landslide washed away a house located in Malika Rural Municipality 2 of Magdi. When landslide caused due to incessant rains washed his house away, sons of Gote BK, 17-year-old Naveen and 14-year-old Rajan BK died on the spot. Landslide also claimed the life of 37-year-old Kam Bahadur, his 32-year-old wife Ramaya, and 8-year-old daughter Rosie. Locals pulled out their bodies buried in the landslide. In the afternoon, 62-year-old Gote Bika and his 67-year-old wife Gori Bika, who were injured in the landslide, are being treated at the health post. Similarly, due to continuous rain, the road has been blocked due to landslides at 2 places on the Naranghat Mugling Road section. Similarly, with the rise of water level in the Saptakoshi River, the settlements along the embankment have been asked to be on high alert. According to Saptari Police, high alert has been activated in Hanuman Nagar Municipality 14 and Ward number 13 in Madhya Koshi, where there is high water pressure. 32 gates of Koshi Barrack have been opened after the water level in the river has increased. As the water level rose, there was an erosion near the school in Tapu settlement. Similarly, as India opened all the gates of the Gandaki Dam with the rise in water level in the Narayani River, more than 40 villages in East and West Nawalparasi are at risk of flooding. Home Minister Balkrishna Khat has also called the heads of the security agencies of the flood and landslide affected districts and instructed them to focus on rescue and relief. The main opposition CPN-UML urged the government to withdraw the arrest warrant issued against the leaders of Communist Party of Nepal led by Netra Bikram Chand. Speaking at a meeting of the House of Representatives today, UML Parliamentary Party Chief Whip Vishal Bhattrai said that they have heard that the government is taking further action against the leaders of Chand group. If that is true, then the government should take back its decision, he said, saying that the KP-led government brought the rebel forces into the peaceful politics through an agreement. He stressed that the agreement should be implemented. Bhattrai said that the government should not force the Chand group to adopt the path of violence again. Similarly, CPN Maoist Central Lawmaker Aman Lal Modi said that the government should withdraw the arrest warrant by implementing the agreement. Likewise, Yashoda Gurung of the Maoist Centre expressed her dissatisfaction over issuing an arrest warrant against the leaders of Chand group. She demanded that the government withdraw the warrant at the earliest. Chairman of CPN-UML, KP Sharma Oli, has commented that the ruling coalition has shown shamelessness by making Janardhan Sharma the finance minister again. In a program held at the party's central office today on the occasion of Tulsi Lala Mathia Memorial Day, he said that Sharma's return to the finance ministry was a serious attack on the conscience and moral ground of the Nepali people. Referring to the fact that Sharma, who was accused of corruption, was made the finance minister again, Oli also mentioned that no one other than Sharma is fit to be the finance minister in the alliance. Referring to Dahal and Madhav Nepal, Oli reiterated that unity can only be achieved by breaking the alliance with those who have the evil intention of making Congress the main party. He said that the party should be united among those who did not go against the country and the people and move the country forward. Oli also called on CPNUML General Secretary CP Manali to come for party unity. Oli termed the parties in the ruling coalition as traitors and also expressed the belief that the Nepali people will consciously win their party in the upcoming election. The families of the security personnel who lost limbs during the Maoist conflict continued their peaceful demonstration for the fifth day today. Outside the Parliament building in New Baneshwar area, they staged a demonstration with 5 different demands. They complained that the government has not paid attention to their demands even after repeatedly drawing their attention. Family members of conflict victims from Nepal Police, Armed Police and Nepal Army are among those staging the demonstration. They state that the government has not yet fulfilled their demands, forcing them to stage the demonstration. The victims have alleged that although Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda, chairman of CPN Maoist Center, came to power many times, but he was indifferent to solving their problems. They have also alleged that the bill brought by the government to solve the problems of the conflict victims was one-sided. Due to the negligence of the government, a large amount of vaccine against COVID are going to waste. Millions of vaccines that were received from different countries and purchased by the Nepalese government were wasted. Due to the lack of proper storage and management of vaccines, more than 5.2 million vaccines in the store are in the risk of getting wasted. Those who were struggling to get vaccinated when the COVID infection was increasing are reluctant to get vaccinated when the COVID infection is decreasing. Now, as the COVID infection is increasing, the number of vaccinations has started to increase again. As the government also could not run vaccination centers with easy access to the citizens and were reluctant to conduct public awareness and programs, millions of doses of vaccines are stored in the central and provincial vaccine storage. Many doses of vaccine stored in such a way have been wasted as they have expired. It is said that even the vaccines opened for use were wasted due to the decrease in the number of people coming to get vaccinated. The Management Division under the Health Services has admitted that the number of vaccine wastages has increased a lot in recent days, but the concerned body does not even have the statistics of how many vaccines have been wasted so far. 4,475,020 vaccines other than Pfizer vaccine for children brought to Nepal have not been consumed for a long time and are stored in the center's vaccine storage. 814 more COVID cases has been confirmed in Nepal in the past 24 hours. As per the statistics of Ministry of Health and Population, 814 were tested positive in 5,415 tests conducted throughout the nation. With 253 cases in Kathmandu, 36 in Lalitpur and 26 in Bhaktapur, 315 people have been found infected in the Kathmandu Valley alone. Likewise, the number of active cases across the country has reached 5,144. Out of them, 4,985 people are in home isolation and 159 people are in institutional isolation. Among the infected in institutional isolation, 38 people are in ICU and 5 people are being treated in ventilators. In the last 24 hours, 299 more people have been cured from COVID. No deaths due to COVID has been reported today. Hindus throughout Nepal observed Nag Panchami today. The festival falls on the Shrawan Shukla Panchami as per the lunar calendar and is marked by worshipping Nag or the snake god. Most Hindus paste a picture of Nag on the main door of the house to mark the auspicious day. The Nag is worshipped as the god of rain and water and is believed to shower his devotees with wealth and prosperity with his presence in the house. It is believed that pasting the picture of the snake god also safeguards the family from snakes and scorpions and also from fire and lightning. Special pujas were observed in Nag Pokhari and Taudaha in Kathmandu, Siddha Pokhari in Bhaktapur and other ponds and shrines in the country today. Neeraj Maske has announced his candidacy for the chairmanship of Nepal Volleyball Association. In a press conference in Kathmandu today, the current vice chairman of the association, Maske, announced that he will run for the post of chairman. In the candidacy announcement program, he announced various agendas and programs for the development of volleyball in Nepal. Maske said that along with the infrastructure development of volleyball programs, trainings, encouragement, and an administrative reform will be carried forward. He said that volleyball teams of different levels will be built from the grassroots. Programs will be organized accordingly. Volleyball physical structures will be created in every province, including Kathmandu. Monthly service facilities will be provided to the players, and the administration of the association will be conducted in a flexible manner. Maski has put forward the agenda of collaborating with the local level from the federal government through the state and connecting various strategic partners, including the private sector, for the development of the volleyball game. The central election of Nepal Volleyball Association will be held in Kathmandu on 7th of September. With this, we have come to the end of the news. Before wrapping up, here are the headlines once again. Various districts at risk of flood and landslides. 5 people dead due to landslides in Magdi. 40 villages in Nawalpur West flooded. Naranghat Mugling Road blocked and would not open immediately. Peace process incomplete even after 1.5 decades of peace treaty. The government confident that the bill presented in the parliament will provide a solution. The victims of the conflict say their hope to justice has ended. COVID infection cases increasing. The government extremely careless in administering and managing vaccines. Millions of doses of vaccines unused, many doses of vaccines getting wasted. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi reaches Taiwan on a trip she said was intended to express solidarity with the Chinese claimed island. And Neeraj Maski announces his candidacy for the post of chairman of Nepal Volleyball Association. That's it for tonight. Thank you for watching Prime Times News. Good night.